Hello, sailing on tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters with Ankylo and Twitchilos. That's what we should call you guys. So we're a baron, and we're just sort of sailing around looking for quests and combat and glory, and to bring glory to Portugal and to sink the dastardly Turks and Spaniards. For the most part, we're just looking for fleets, and that's really probably one of the hardest things to do in this game, is to find all the fleets you want. Yeah, anyone with an actual facial scar is automatically added to the Team Spitzke. Proves that they're a good pirate. I think the pirates all have scars, basically. The honest merchants and sort of officers for the various countries, I don't think they ever have scars. Check this quadrant here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll find one just hiding away, some little fleet. Alright, well, we'll head back to Lisbon, basically, as my default direction. It's because that's where all the money is. And you never know when you're going to find a fleet on the way. It's currently night. Let's have a look at this thing. What should we got? Spanish trade ships? Oh, you don't say. I thought they said Luigi was down in Baghdad or something. Maybe he's going to Baghdad. Ah! Come on. Oh, you jerk. You're not allowed to be faster than me. Stupid Luigi. Luigi, get back here! I think our captains are just not very good at sailing. We got blown up north, that's great. Oh, come on. This guy! Same speed exactly. And then he's gonna switch screens, he can teleport somewhere. Yeah. We lost him. I don't know where he could have possibly gone, but we lost him. He's probably headed to Jamaica or whatever. Not Jamaica, to Baghdad. Ah, we lost our chance. That's horrible. It takes so long to find anything to fight. I might actually just reload that. Because that cost us all our food. So we'll have to go spend another 20k plus whoever dies due to starvation and stuff. Oh, well, if I could get a fight, maybe. Am I getting lag? It's just the, there's a delay between when you bring up the menu. I shouldn't actually attack that, it's Portuguese. There's a delay between when you, click the A button to bring up your menu and, your movement, your sort of ticks in-game. So sometimes I'll click to open up the menu to start a battle, but my ship won't move forward, or sometimes it'll move forward before I do it. It's just... I don't know if it's officially considered lag or not, but it's... sometimes feels that way a little bit. We're gonna try this again. I think that's the first time a fleet has ever escaped us, so I'm a little bit disappointed. But it should still be out by Spain after the reload. Or not. Never mind. All that for nothing. Wow. Maybe giving Conrad and Miguel was a bad idea. A ship. I don't really want to go too far into Africa. I just want to have a quick look. Alright, well, we're not finding any oh, okay, never mind. As soon as I say the words. Come here. Come to me! One more. Nope, too many. Ah, we got it! Nope, we didn't get him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! We're blowing sideways? Okay, get him! A storm instantly. And he doesn't have to worry about storms. Oh! Video games! This is how you get yourself uninstalled, Uncharted Waters. Okay. This time we're going to put a save out as soon as we get through the Gibraltar bit. Whatever you call that little thing. Gibraltar's bits. Imagine if we didn't reload. We would just spend our entire treasury on food looking for enemy pirates and enemy ships to attack. We know there's a fleet around here somewhere. Don't play with me, game. Ah! Come on. Give it to me. No. Give it to me! Haha! I think we got him this time. Oh, so that's probably still Luigi's fleet. We just had a really hard time in getting into combat. Luigi from Spain. He even has a green hat. Alright. So, as far as experience goes, Miguel's probably level 6. Probably Miguel and Conrad are the two lowest, but they're also the two best. So, leveling up some other people's fine. Leveling me up would be efficient. I still might replace Roberto and Jose. So we've got a Latin, that's the smallest ship in the game. I haven't fought one of those before. A Carrack, which is relatively medium-sized. Another Carrack with cannons. A Brigantine is totally not a brig. I assume they're trying to give all of these ships vaguely Portuguese names. This might... No, this won't sink. It's the other ship that's really, really small. Like, we should be able to capture the ship in one combat. Little Latin. Which is basically a sloop, but they gave it its own name. We lost one guy, we killed all of them. That's the way I like to see it. So we are sailing into the wind, so we're kind of at the disadvantage in that sense. But we're at the advantage on every other possible stat. Oh no, 4 damage! She cannot take it! Just want to make sure if it tries to sail past us, we can catch it. So sort of turn into it here. Ah, it's pretty much dead. Ah, but that's the flagship. Right, if I kill that one, we end the mission. I'd rather get all the XP. I don't want to sink them, though. He's probably going to try to retreat. That guy just suicided. I'm not letting him leave without a fight, though. Actually, this might kill him. Ooh, 3 crew left. Get the feeling he would just sink with 3 crew out on the open seas. Especially if he's trying to go to Africa. Wow! So our flagship just killed 60 people. We one-shot that ship. Yeah, he still runs away. The king will hear about this. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Miguel? Just Miguel, alright. Well, we're fighting smaller ships. We don't get quite as much experience. These are the ships that you're supposed to level up on first, rather than warships. Once again, unfortunately, they didn't have any trade goods. So we didn't even get as much food as we would be losing from just consumption. The balance is a little bit off. But, speaking of balance, they really should put some distance in between the two fleets when you run away. It's an old game. Well, whoever gets this guy first should get an insta-win. If we can catch him. If he runs away again, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. Yeah, alright, I get it. Maybe you, maybe you still get fame every time you win a fleet battle, even if you don't sink anything. Alright, this time you came right at us. Good, that's the way it should be. So, who gets the kill here? Miguel's level 7. I think I want to give it to Conrad. He's a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. There you go, Conrad. Clean up. Too bad. Didn't you say you were going to talk to the king about this? There you go, level up. Should get some money. Yeah, there you go, 13k. It's really the flagship that carries all the gold, apparently. And all of the loot. What have you got for me? Artwork? 17 artwork? Oh, that's worth a little bit of money. Alright. We successfully sunk a fleet. Hope everyone's happy. I will admit that took longer than I would have liked. We're probably going to sink that Portuguese fleet as well because... whatever. It's not here right now. Well, we know it'll be here eventually unless the game sort of randomizes it. I did say I thought we needed to be like level 6 or 7 to sail those heavy galleons properly. I seem to think I noticed that before, so... we might be moving sideways and slowly because sailing level 4... sailing level 4, yeah, that might be it. It's just going to take a bit of time to fix that. Your sphere of influence. Well, look, Muscat is... I think that's one of those places we donated to on our adventures, maybe. It's hard to say. Let's go talk to the princess. Here, I found this coral ring somewhere. Oh, never mind. You're going to have this ivory box first. Please ask my father for support. I think that might mean that we can get some extra money or some crew or something automatically. It's kind of what it sounds like. Make friends with the princess and the king gives you more stuff. We didn't even lose hardly anything on that last fight. It was just a boring merchant fight. How about this, Carlota? You tell me some good tips. Okay, someone wants us in Veracruz. Well, the only way we'd be making that trip... well, with 20 food, you might make it. It's tough. Like, 20 days of food, that is to say. I guess we could try. I should probably drop some crew off, though. Usually when you sail across the Atlantic, you want to do trading. Like, I'd rather bring some guns and pick up another round of gold. Alright, we're going to do that. Replacing all the crew is expensive, but it's not as expensive as the food we'd be wasting and the opportunity cost. We're just gonna leave everybody here. We'll come pick them up again later. Oops. Actually, this is a really bad time to sail across the Atlantic because we've got 2 captains with really bad sailing skills. 950 men. I wonder how much that'll cost me to refresh. I seem to be get about 50 to 60 per thousand gold, so that's like 20,000 gold of men, but we would spend more in food for sure. 83 days, more than enough. Let's buy some guns. Not sugar. I always forget that you can negotiate. Yeah. Like, we might be able to get these for slightly cheaper, right? Yeah, there, I got it for $4 off each. Look at me saving money. Someone has some gold on their ship. I will sell it. funny how I've made it this far in the game and I've never really done proper negotiating for haggling, basically. Proper haggling. Oops. Do we want to travel with 60,000 gold or travel with 0? I think I'd rather... Basically, the goal here is to get as much cheap gold as we can. So, but we want to travel over there and then buy as many low price gold bars in Panama as we can. Seeing as we're going across to Veracruz, it would probably be in our best interest to just skip this quest and wait for the next one, but we'll give it a try. Well, 83 days should be more than enough. The trick will be, can we make it without any storms or anything? Or horrible seaweed. Just put a save state down here. Could have just made a normal save, but... Oh, you guys are not very good at sailing, that's for sure. When you get pushed sideways, that's a pretty bad sign. I mean, the wind is blowing, yes, but, like... I don't know. This might be a death trip here. You know what I'm thinking? I know we've only got 30 per ship. Nah, that's a bad idea. Come on, why are we not even sailing in the direction I'm facing? I'm just getting blown against the shore. It's like we've got no control of our ships at all. Maybe 86 days of food was not enough for this. We still have 30 crew on each ship, right? I didn't, like, mess that up and put it at 3 or something. Wow, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We've been at sea for like 20 days and we haven't even traveled 3 screens south. All I need to do is get a little bit further south so we can get the wind, so we can... Well, the wind will blow in a better direction for us, but... Alright. Good luck, everyone. We need to make it like 3 or 4 screens to avoid storms. Alright, I think we're good now. I would like to go like 3 screens south here, so that we line up with Santo Domingo. I think it's 3 or 4. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, and then straight west. We should be awfully close to Santo Domingo. That's unfortunate. I didn't think you could get storms this far out into the central Atlantic. Okay, how are we looking? We lost some crew for sure. So the flagship... Actually, this is not the flagship, oddly enough. It lost 12 out of 30. 12 out of 30. Our flagship lost 6, even with a Neptune. I never did replace all of our figureheads. That's part of the problem. The other part of the problem is our captains are kind of junk. I guess you know why we don't make this trip very often. I'm missing those little islands. We're either one too far north or one too far south here. We can't even really sail against the current right now. It's horrible. I'd like to go down one more screen if I can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've sailed across the ocean much quicker than this in the past. But we found something. If we can get south. Alright, this actually is where I wanted to go, I think. Santo Domingo. Alright, well the 2 that needed to level up got to level up. They still need maybe 1 more. Yeah, level 6 sailing. I want to get them to 7. 7 is when I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. But 6 is probably better. Alright, well this should speed up our adventures a little bit. After that horrible storm. No waitresses? Are we still even wanted in Veracruz? Well, we can go to Jamaica. That's still on this side of the ocean at least, so... North 10, West 80. Gotta remember that. I'm not gonna bother picking up any coral while we're here, just, we don't need it. Actually, hold on. One thing we do need to do is fix our ships. Oops. Spending a fair bit of money in ship repair, it seems. Alright. We've got to stop sailing across the Atlantic. It just wastes too much game time. So you said, what did I say? North 10, West 80, I think? Let's see where we are here. Also, just for interest's sake, who's that? The same Portuguese trade ships, but they're actually pirates. We might be able to fight them, especially if we recruited some more crew here before we did. Like, if we went up to like 100 each. Thanks, fella. North 10, West 80. But unless they attack us, I'm not going to bother. Look, survey. So we just need to go North 1. That's really easy. Jamaica must be very close to Santo Domingo. Wait a second. How did that take me north? Oh, wait, never mind. I know what I did. I mixed up longitude with latitude. That's Jamaica. Alright, we made it. Let's see if we get a good quest or not. Or if this has all been a grand waste of time. Pimento! No! Oh, do you know how far away Pimento is? We'd have to go, like, to India. I mean, we'll do it, I guess, but... Oh, that's pretty brutal. You guys tell me if there's any Pimento in the New World. You won't find any of that around here, no. Even if I had some on my ship, I'd have to get more than what we currently have. Yeah, you guys suck. Alright, I know what I need to do. Well, we're gonna go to Panama first. Because, well, we're here. I'd rather make some real money while we're out, I guess. Ah! Worst quest ever for dragging on the time. I always forget the coordinates for Panama. I should, like, write them down. Is this it? I don't think this is actually it. Guatemala. No, it's... Isn't it? I'll just see. I mean, maybe they'll tell me where the Pimento is, but... Oh, what did you say? Guatemala is something? Marketplace in Veracruz needs investment. That's... I don't care about that. They might be hinting that, like, if you invest, you can unlock some new items. Okay, well, this place is pretty bad. Actually, hold on. We don't actually have any lumber. If we get struck by a really unlucky, well, even just on average, the unlucky. If we get struck by seaweed, we're basically doomed. We have to just sink the ship. So yeah, let's bring some lumber for emergencies. If you're gonna be sailing around the Caribbean, you better do that. All right. Anyone remember if Panama was south or north of Guatemala? I think it's south. No. Yes. This is it. This has to be it. Yay! Alright. It is pretty easy to find Panama. Thanks, Shinga. Okay, so the whole point here was to make some money. Maybe you can tell me. You might know? Okay, well, let's give her some money until she tells us. If there's any to be found over on this side of the world, I'd rather get it here. Yeah, Arabia. Yeah, that's the trouble. We're pretty much going to be stuck sailing around Africa. Yes, also hi, Shinga. I'm glad some people are better at geography than I am. Unless she gives me a specific city. They can give you cities with coordinates sometimes, but... just keep sucking up to this one. Could name a ship after her. Giacopos. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure if we head towards Baghdad, we'll find it. Alright, we're up to love level with her. Yeah, if she's not telling us at the love tier, then that's all we're getting. Well, let's do some shenanigans here. The goal is more gold. It's pretty darn cheap. This is the cheapest port in the world, as far as I know, for gold. And they even have that artwork to sell. I forgot about that. Wonder if I can negotiate him down a little. Nope. I think the negotiating is determined by how friendly you are at this port. Like, if I invested so that these guys like Portuguese a little bit more, I have a feeling that would help. I should buy it on a ship that has more space, because the price will go up after I buy one full load. Did he stick it to the bar girl? I tried. Must have missed that cutscene. Oops. Well, we're almost done selling firearms. I think that's pretty much all we've got, right? Gold. Gold! More gold! Alright, we'll buy a little bit more, but we need to save some space for food. Let's buy 100. A little bit of money for food, basically. Alright, restock for traveling to Africa. Spend all our money on food, I guess. How's it looking? Well, let's end the episode for YouTube here. Sorry for taking longer to get going with what I wanted to get going, YouTubes. But next time we will we'll head over to probably Baghdad and try to get that pimento, and then we'll sail all the way back here. So prepare for everyone to get sailing experience level ups. We'll be playing it on fast forward.